Hey, Raul.
Yeah.
I like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. So why did Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6 come before 1, 2, and 3?
Why?
Because in charge of planning, Yoda was.
Oh my God. You're such a fucking cornball.
I know.
Oh, I love it though. I'm not going to lie to you. I love it.
Hey guys, it's Adam from the Twisted Ten and Living Podcariously. What do you get when you mix a helicopter, an elephant, and a rhino? Huh? Hell if I know. Oh, God. Yeah. All right, guys. See you later.
All right, everybody, and welcome to Pops On. I'm trying to convince everybody I'm not tired. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jay Alvarez. I'm here, as always, with my co-host.
Raul, what's going on, people?
And we always have Marcel from Ghost Academy at the production table. Episode 16. Holy shit, we can drive.
Yes, we can.
We can work part-time jobs at the grocery store in the summer.
Goddamn right. I'm going to the movie theater.
Oh, shit. What's that? We can be a bagger, yeah. Bag all the groceries. I don't know, my baggers used to sell weed when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go there.
Yeah, that's how they got those tips.
Facts.
Yeah. So raise your kids right, people. Oh, man, what's your weekend been like, man?
Man, all right. Check this out.
Uh-oh.
So, my son goes to school, and my son is not the most well-behaved kid in the world. I've grown to know and accept that.
Okay.
Cool. So any and every little thing my kid does, it gets reported, he gets written up, he comes home, I say, what happened? He said, I don't know. I'm like, fuck it, bro, just go eat some chicken nuggets. Whatever. So I would expect the school to keep me updated on everything that's happening. Why the fuck did he have picture day and nobody said anything? Now, yeah, that face. So I go to drop off my son's blankets and shit because he forgot it. So I drop it off. The picture guy's standing there. I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, we took your son's picture. Mind you, my son is in, pre-K? So we don't send him to school in the best of clothes.
Right.
Because it's just going to be painted all over. Bruh, I look at this picture, and my son looks like one of them goddamn Feed the Nation kids. He need a haircut. The fucking pants is all painted up. The shirt, bacon neck on the shirt.
You know Sally Struthers isn't really going to Africa. Where do you think she get the pictures of these kids from?
Probably. Because he is a fucking poster child in that pic. Yo, I was so mad. I was like, how they tell us every single thing he does, but don't say, hey, picture day's coming. Put the little notice up, hey, reminder, tomorrow's picture day.
Well, because he's misbehaving. Obviously, the parents don't care. Why bother telling them about picture day?
I was fucking mad. So mad.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. I like, come on, man. I didn't even screenshot the picture to show it to anybody because, dude, I was like, this ain't my kid. I don't know who kid this is.
Does it go in the yearbook?
Oh shit. I hope not.
Ooh.
Because they do get that shit out here. Oh my God. I'm so mad. So fucking mad. Like, we normally bring change of clothes. Hey, put this on. Brush his hair that way. Whatever.
Right.
Because you let us know. But you ain't let us know shit. Nothing.
Man.
Oh boy, I was so heated. That's one picture that's not going to grandma for Christmas. Fuck that, people. Oh, how was your goddamn week?
Well, mine. I had an equally interesting experience with a child. Only it wasn't mine.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
No. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, I was at Target, kind of doing my adult errands, doing well at adulting. I'm standing in line to check my stuff out at Target, and there's this little girl. She's about 2 years old. You can see the diaper poking out from the back of her jeans. Mm-hmm. She's crawling around on her hands and feet, barking at people. Like nice. She's a dog. Yeah, and it's adorable. And like the dad of me was like, "Oh, it's cute." I'm standing there. I'm waiting, I'm not doing anything wrong to anyone. And out of nowhere, I feel something wet on my calf.
Oh, no.
I look down, and this little girl is licking my leg.
Oh.
Just like
that can't be sanitary.
And I'm looking down, and she looks up, and I look back at her, and I handled it in a way I thought was appropriate. I looked down and I said, "Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing?" Apparently that wasn't the right thing to do because now I'm being yelled at by an irresponsible mother who wasn't even, who couldn't be bothered to watch her kid for 5 seconds 2 minutes ago. Yelling at me about how that's not okay. I should never yell at another kid like that. And she said, "How would you feel if it was your kid? If you had a kid and someone yelled at him?" I said, "Well, joke's on you, you irresponsible bitch. I have a son. He's 12. And if my son was crawling around the floor in Target and licking people on his leg, I'd look down at him and I'd say, 'Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing?' Because that's what you do when you're trying not to raise a psychopath.
Exactly.
That's how you raise a functioning child.
Jesus.
So I'm full of shit. No, that didn't happen. No, the little girl licked my leg and I looked down and I did what an adult does. I was like, "Oh, hey, sweetie." Like, and kind of looked around and here comes her mom. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Like, she knows.
Yeah.
Like, she knows. She's like, "I know. I'm so sorry. That's so weird."
She does it at home.
I'm so sorry. And I'm like, "No, that's okay." And she's like, "No, it's not." I said, "No, it's not." Well, I mean, the thing is, this little girl is crawling around on her hands and feet, like, it's fucking Walmart. Listen, this is Target, all right? I go to Target to escape exactly that thing.
Exactly.
All right? If you're going to raise a future Walmart shopper, keep her out of Target.
Goddamn right. What's wrong with these people?
Aside from that, though, it's been a decent week.
Yeah. After all that extravaganza, I took a shower with some Dove soap.
With some Dove soap?
Here's the trick, though. You got to use the shea butter version so you don't turn white.
That is the whitest thing I've ever heard you say. I have nothing else for that.
Hey.
You want to avoid turning white? Use the Dove soap with the shea butter.
Shea butter, black soap. Don't charge for looking.
You know what? You could pass a citizenship test with that.
Facts.
Just walk in. Like, who's the first person in the United States? I don't know, but I use Dove soap with shea butter. Like, oh, hey, well, come over here, take your picture, and you have a great day. Present citizen of America, welcome to the family. We're proud of you.
Love it.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get into some topics. We have had a full weekend of trailers. We've had so many trailers.
So many.
We're gonna start with that last one that just came out.
Oh yeah.
Black Panther hit us with the trailer out of nowhere.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, nobody was expecting this to come out. But yeah, that was a thing. How bro, you fill me in. What was your take on Black Panther?
So I woke up, saw the Google alert, and I was like, "Oh my God, I gotta watch this shit now." Put it on immediately on the big screen, and it was great. It was great. The music, it is Vince Staples' Bag Back. Now, Vince Staples is a phenomenal rapper. I love his stuff. I don't necessarily like his voice for Black Panther, but I get why they chose the song. So that hit me first. It shows the inner workings of Wakanda.
Yeah.
Where his kingdom, basically. Amazing visuals, amazing the color. Oh my God. The color palettes in this movie, it's amazing. There's a scene, it looked like some shit straight out of The Lion King. The shit with the Aurora thing at the top, and I was like, wow, that's pretty dope. But it shows off the action, it shows off a bit of the story, shows off Angela Bassett's fine ass. God damn. And all in all, it was great. It made me more excited for the film. I definitely want to see what more they have to offer. I got some questions on the villains, got some questions on some parts of the story.
Yeah.
But all in all, they got me. I don't even need another trailer, to be honest with you. I know it's coming out in February, but I don't need another one.
Yeah, I know we're definitely gonna get at least one more trailer just because of how far out we are.
Yeah.
But I told you we don't need one though. Like this was everything else we needed. The music, I really like the music just because, especially at the very end when you see the Black Panther the Black Panther title come up, it's got the little bell just like the last Run the Jewels song had.
Yes.
So there's that common string right there in the music, and I like that they have that they've got that. That was the first thing that stuck out to me. As far as the villains being what you were saying, like a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that happening here. It's like Flash and Reverse Flash. Yeah, sure, it's a great story, but I'm not really seeing anything different. I'm just watching a guy fight himself.
Exactly. I mean, and that's the common thing for Marvel villains, I guess. In the first Iron Man, who did he fight? What, Warmonger?
Yeah.
This one is Killmonger. That's funny.
Yeah.
And so it's they're fighting the same thing. Thor fought Loki. It's the same shit.
It's all the same thing.
But the villain looked great. I like.
He does.
He looks great. It's Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger. His suit is the Golden Jaguar.
I'm not familiar enough with the franchise to know.
I'm not. No, that's what they're calling it. I never heard it before then, but I just know him as Eric Killmonger. But it looks dope how it forms around them.
Yeah.
When they're ready to take action, so that part is dope. I really like Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
As Claw.
Yeah.
He looks menacing. He definitely looks like he's gonna play a bigger role than what we're seeing.
Would you think we're gonna see Bucky?
We have to. There's no way you can't. I mean, maybe in the beginning, maybe at the after credits.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be in the end.
Yeah, but and I hope he gets a vibranium arm.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be really good.
That would be dope.
And that also brings up the point you had made before that this is actually coming out Black History Month.
Yeah. So Black Panther's coming out February 16th, so that's in the middle of Black History Month. What the part of the music that changed for me is the part where it got into the Gil Scott part. The revolution will not be televised.
Yeah,
they mixed that in, and that made it a bit more powerful to me. And it's like, that's a powerful song. It talks about exactly what it says. Revolution will not be televised. At the time, what was going on is that there's a lot of revolutionary shit happening with the black folks and the white folks, but it was only showing what's happening with white people and all that. I don't want to get too super political into that.
Oh, no, because I'm about to ask you another question. Hold on, don't before that.
Oh, okay.
If all the stuff that was happening now wasn't happening, do we get a Black Panther movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
It fits the story. What Marvel has going on, it fits the story. You can't have the certain things that they have.
Do you think that there's this much hype behind Black Panther?
I think now is going to be more hype because of what's going on. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be. This is going to be pushed. I think it's going to do more than Thor 3, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I honestly think it's going to do more than Thor 3 opening weekend. Because with all the stuff that's going on and, all the craziness that's happening. And then this to drop in the middle of that. Yeah. This is going to do some numbers. Trust me. But yeah, that's it's dropping in Black History Month, which at first I was like, oh, come on, really? Right on the nose? Because, originally it was supposed to come out the day that Thor's coming out.
Yeah, they pushed it.
So they pushed it because of the Spider-Man thing. So I'm cool with that, and I get it why they want to do it. It makes more sense. But I'm like, damn, right on the nose with that. That's like the original release date for Wonder Woman was in March, which was Women's History Month.
Yeah,
that got pushed up, which was good. But all in all, man, this shit made me mad excited.
All right.
Mad excited. I'm definitely ready for it.
I'm definitely excited for it too. It looks amazing. It looks like it's going to be some pretty big visuals. Mm-hmm. I'm really interested to see how it ties Thor, then Black Panther, and then we get Avengers. Right. So what happens to Black Panther big picture wise? That's because it looks like it's pretty contained. Like looking at the trailers, it seems like it's very... It's very local to Wakanda. It's a very centralized and very, very small frame. So with this being the movie that comes out before Infinity Wars, what happens? Like, what is going on big picture? And that's, I'm happy they didn't say any of that in the trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the trailer just focuses on this, and then when we watch the movie, hopefully it'll present itself.
You know what I think? This is Marvel's Wonder Woman. Wakanda, the mascara. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's all hidden. This is going to be a self-contained story. Nothing is going to be mentioned about anything outside of it until the after credit scene.
Okay,
has to be. They have to do something with Bucky because we know that he's there.
Yeah.
So we have to at least see him sometime. It's a little bit of a spoiler. In Spider-Man, it was mentioned that there's a prototype for Captain's new shield. So we don't know if it's coming from Tony Stark or if it's coming from Wakanda.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of shit that ties in, and this is really everything that brings it together because Cap's shield, the vibranium that Ultron stole, all of that came from Wakanda.
Yeah.
So a lot of questions will be answered with this. And,
I forgot we saw Claw in Ultron. I totally forgot.
Him and Everett Ross.
Yeah, you're right.
Everett Ross actually came in Civil War, but still, it's all connected. So it's they have to do something. Like, I fully expect Bucky to be the third white person in this movie. That's it.
It's gonna be 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of groups, it's probably gonna be a little more than 3 in this one. On Friday the 13th, we got our first look at the New Mutants.
Yeah.
What did you think of that one?
So it's super different for a comic book. This is more of a horror genre. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like I know what this New Mutant shit is about. However, I like the turn that the comic book movies are taking, because it's comic book. We have to remember it's not a genre. It's just something where you can pull from. There are genres within that. And they're the first to do the horror with it. This was a full-on teaser.
Yeah.
Full-on teaser. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just know that it looks creepy as shit. They have mutants, and as the chick from your show, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I know. Thanks to the New Mutants, both Stark sisters are now in the X-Men universe.
Yeah.
Because you got Jean Grey totally failing as, or you got Sansa Stark totally failing as Jean Grey. Because if you don't put your finger on your temple, you're not using your powers.
It didn't work.
Whatever. But no, then we got Macy Williams. We got little Arya Stark, who's losing her fucking mind from what it looks like in the trailer.
Yeah, man, it looks super creepy. And again, we don't know what the story is. We don't know what this is even based off of. It's just, I'm excited just for the simple fact that it's something different. Comic book movie fatigue, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not a thing. It's not a thing yet. And things like this is keeping it from being a thing because it is taking a different turn, like how Captain America Winter Soldier became an espionage spy thriller.
Movie. Yeah.
This is a horror movie set in a comic book universe, and it's got to be connected to the X-Men universe.
Yeah, no, and I like that you bring up the fact that they're doing different genres instead of just, we're gonna make a movie about comic book characters and it's gonna be a dumb action movie. No, these are like you mentioned, Captain America is a thriller. You got Thor Ragnarok. Looks by all means like it's going to be a buddy comedy.
Yeah. That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they're touting it as. Yeah, and even Guardians of the Galaxy is a space opera.
Yeah, it's a space opera. Ant-Man's just straight up comedy.
Comedy heist movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got your Spider-Man, which are coming of age movies.
Right.
Like they're focusing on making an actual genre of a movie instead of making comic book its own genre.
Exactly. And this is how you keep it going because it's not, I'm pretty sure at some point people are like, all right, another one, shit. But when you keep it fresh like this, I don't know what the New Mutants
It's
are.
a genre movie first, comic book movie second.
Exactly. And I'm so excited to see it.
You know what I am disappointed at? No mention of Daphne Keane. The girl from Logan.
She's not in this.
She's not in this. There's no mention of her. There's no.
But that took place in the future though, didn't it?
Was it? I don't know.
It was like super future.
I just want her in something else. I want to see her. I want to see X-23 again.
Oh, we will. We have to. The performance that she gave, we have to.
I can't let her go. Like I can't. It feels. I sound like a creep saying it, but she was really good.
She was,
and she's one of our people. So when she started losing her mind on Logan in Spanish, I stood up. I applauded the screen. I'm like, that's right. She's one of us. I loved it.
You're right. I definitely want to see her do more.
So, but yes, this is. I mean, it's still in the Fox universe, so it's possible that she may appear at some point.
Yeah.
Being in Fox, of course, what that brings up the obvious question: when is Fox giving up Fantastic Four?
They're not. Oh, you know what? They're not, because during Comic-Con this year, they announced a Doctor Doom movie.
Yep. Nope. I'm over that. And then, also in the Fox universe, we have, I mentioned Phoenix, Jean Grey, Phoenix and Deadpool 2, actually, both just wrapped shooting.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely expecting a trailer, at least for Deadpool, within the coming months. Maybe by Super Bowl time. I would expect one by Super Bowl time for Deadpool.
Probably a little sooner. I'd expect to maybe see it around Christmas.
Nah. Well, you know what? Because
like a teaser.
Like another. Yeah. I expect maybe a little teaser because he is that marketing campaign is gonna ramp up soon, and they're gonna.
If they're gonna do anything like they did the last one, because they had Australia Day. He did a video for. Like they're gonna go ham on this marketing thing.
They got a bigger budget too, so they might as well, right?
Yeah. So and I think it's only middle October right now. So Christmas, that's 2 months.
They could throw something together.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see something by then.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Deadpool and Thanos.
I love it.
And then with the Phoenix, that's not coming out till like November of next year. I don't expect nothing no time soon.
I am so unexcited.
Really?
So especially after Apocalypse.
Yeah, that was a lot of people didn't like it. I didn't mind it. I was thoroughly entertained, but yeah, I get it.
I'm not excited for it. Also, the Justice League trailer, that was the thing that happened.
So Star Wars released a trailer.
Yes, they did.
Oh my God! Did you see that shit?
Oh man!
Finally.
They found Disney. I'm telling you, Disney listens to us
all day.
Yeah. So they finally released a trailer like we've been asking. It's the I'm gonna have a moment. You take it from here.
Oh my God. Well,
I'm jerking off into a mirror right now.
What the fuck? Why are you jerking off in what?
I'm gonna turn that into a drinking game. Every time I bring that up in any episode, you guys take a drink.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, before we even make it we're gonna definitely go off onto this. Just a quick side note. Looks like the Han Solo movie finally got an official title.
Yeah. Solo.
Oh my God.
Who is a fucking marketing genius that thought of that one?
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know what? Best part, as a tribute to both Solo and Star Trek, there won't be any red shirts, but everyone will be drinking from red cups in this movie.
Oh my God.
Beer pong will be played exclusively on the Millennium Falcon. In fact, that's what Woody Harrelson's character is. He isn't like, it's not that he's Han Solo's mentor. He's the beer pong referee.
What the fuck, dude?
For the Galactic Empire. That's where you get Solo, a Star Wars story.
That is his job. Yeah, no, it's official tissue. It's called Solo, a Star Wars story. Still 4 months into the new director, Ron Howard.
Yeah. I love that Ron Howard's a redhead and he named his movie after red cups. I'm not letting that go. I'm sorry.
Go.
No,
You're
I'm not letting that go. It's Disney. You're telling me the best you could come up with is Solo? No shit.
What the fuck would you name it?
Han. I don't know. Like,
it's simple.
When
enough.
a smuggler meets a Wookiee. I mean,
that wouldn't be bad.
We can have an orgasm scene, just like when Harry met Sally.
That's when you fucked up, right there.
It's just Chewbacca young, and then some old lady in the diner. I'll have what she's having.
Oh my God, nah, man.
That's the twist. Chewbacca's been a woman the whole time.
Wouldn't that be some shit?
Right?
Oh God. Oh, just a hairy woman. Anyway.
So hold on. So what do you think of this whole thing? Okay, so there's a little bit of a fan theory going on with the posters. Do you want to explain what's going on with the poster?
Yeah, before we even yeah. So what you were saying earlier, someone pointed out every single Star Wars main story movie has had, even the one-offs has had an imposing, evil, menacing character that was the bad guy in the back.
Right. He's always in the back. He's always on top.
Always in the back, always on top. So Darth Maul was in it. Vader was in the rest of them.
Yeah.
He was even on Rogue One, like faded in the back, but he was in the background. And now with The Last Jedi, Luke is that person in the back.
Yeah.
At the top.
Yeah. Not Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren's also in the poster.
He's also in it, but he's parallel with
Rey.
With Rey.
Yeah.
And everybody else is below them. So what do you think may be happening?
I think it's interesting that Snoke is not in that poster.
That is another
Snoke
thing.
isn't. So it's still leaving him out. So it's still yet to be seen what role he's going to play in that. But I love this whole idea that, this trailer has brought on so many theories.
So many theories.
And yes, a lot of them are stupid because we all know it's a trailer. Everything is cut to look a certain way. There are scenes that are not really together, and that's fine. But it's still a very intriguing trailer. And the whole idea of this whole idea that Luke doesn't want to train Rey, that he just doesn't want anything to do with it. He's going to try to influence her to not keep pursuing what she's pursuing,
right? And
to see if he becomes, by becoming a detriment to her, see if he actually becomes the evil. Like, see if that actually takes him over to the maybe not the dark side, but the other side of the argument, I guess.
Well, if we want to get a little sweaty in this, fear brings hate, right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, see, so he's scared.
He is scared.
Fear brings hate, and hate is a path to the dark side.
Ooh, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
You just gave me goosebumps with that.
So that his face looks terrified in this trailer.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to bet that nothing we saw in this trailer is in this fucking movie.
Oh yeah, no, this whole trailer, the whole trailer is made from cutscenes.
Yeah, that's it. Like everything, nothing that we saw is going to be in this movie. And I know they're not going to release another trailer beforehand. But
no, yeah, they're not. We just got this.
Yeah, we're not getting another one. But think about that. He's a Jedi, right?
Yeah.
He's showing fear. Fear begats hate. Hate is a path to the dark side. He is the fucking bad guy.
But see, okay, so where does that leave Snoke?
That's the thing.
Where does that leave? So what? So before Snoke, let's say that Snoke is just some like ultimate, like he's evil, but he's just out to rule. Like he's not like a force of bad. Mm-hmm. What happens to Kylo? What happens to if Luke is the evil one? What happens to Kylo Ren? What happens with him and Rey?
So I'm thinking. Okay, so you see the part in the trailer when she's like, I need somebody to show me the way, my path in this world.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that's after Luke just basically tells her, I'm not training you.
That's after Luke goes completely to the dark side. That's what my theory is. That's after Luke goes completely to the dark side. It's like, oh my God, I don't know who to trust. And we see the pull between with Kylo between the light and the dark. He's still having that issue. There's no coming back from, spoiler, killing Han.
Yeah.
Right?
Unless there is.
Okay, right. And we see that he's about to pull the trigger to shoot Leia. Which
that's how they make it look.
That's how they make it look. And I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's how she's going to go out.
I don't even think that's the same scene.
Right.
I think that's two totally different scenes and they're just clipping it together.
Because they know that we saw that he already killed his dad, so why wouldn't he?
And we know that they have to get rid of Leia.
Yeah.
Like we know something's going to happen, so that's a way to tease it.
Let's not subscribe to that theory yet. They might. Let's.
I don't think that's the way they do it. I fully believe that they're going to kill Leia in this movie. I fully believe they're not going to do anything with Episode 9. But I don't think they're going to do it with. One, I hope they don't do it with Kylo killing her because that's too obvious. Right. And two, I hope they don't fucking tease it in a trailer. Surprise me with that.
Right.
I don't want to even. I don't want to see it coming.
Right. Because it's. They say she has a huge part. In this episode. So like I said, I'm not going to subscribe to that theory. I want to say she's going to make it through the episode.
All right.
But if Luke goes completely to the dark side, she doesn't know who to trust. Kylo is over there like, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I shouldn't. I don't even think Snoke is speaking to Kylo when he's talking.
No, I don't either.
I don't think he's speaking to him at all. I'm willing to even bet Snoke is speaking to Luke at this point.
I think he's speaking to Luke.
Yeah, so it's so, and I think Luke is speaking. I think they're talking to each other. Kylo and Rey are finding out that they're fucking in cahoots, and they're like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with this. And that brings up your theory that you came up with. They may just do the Grey Jedi thing.
I think that's kind of where it's leaning to. Because, okay, so what really leans me there is the fact that Rey, all through Episode 7, was wearing white until the end. And in this movie, the end of Episode 7 and this movie, she looks like she's wearing gray the whole time.
Right.
I know that's kind of like an obvious in your face kind of thing, like maybe too obvious, unless it's hiding in plain sight.
Exactly.
Dun dun dun. It's.
Oh my God.
I really think they're gonna go. They're gonna go with the gray with the Grey Jedi. I hope they don't make it that obvious. I hope they don't call it the Grey Jedi.
Yeah, I just hope it's like a nod.
I hope they get rid of Jedi. You know what I mean? Like just that term and just like Force users.
Force users, okay.
You see what I mean? Like they or some other term. Like the Jedi is really just the order of the Jedi. It just means that you subscribe to this philosophy. Right. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't use the Force unless you're a Jedi or a Sith. You still have Force abilities. You can still tap into it and harness that. But if you're not Jedi and you're not Sith, you're just a Force user. And I hope that kind of becomes its own thing.
Right. And like I said, all these are just theories. We don't know anything. But we will because Disney listens to us. So if you see this part cut out, you know why. This trailer just raised a lot of questions, got me a lot more excited. I didn't, because I'll be honest with you, I was like, yo, fuck this movie. I don't even want to see it because I didn't get a trailer. You're not giving me any information. What am I here for? What are we doing? You're just playing with my emotions.
You're here for what just happened. Yeah. That trailer. Ooh, that trailer.
You see, okay, so you pointed out, I didn't even realize how small the AT-ATs were to the gorilla walkers.
Yo, the gorilla walkers. Holy crap. No, I didn't see it either until like the 5th time I watched this trailer when I noticed the AT-AT. And for those of you that haven't seen it, because Raul didn't even see it, if you look at the scene where the gorilla walkers are walking up, it's like from the front of the screen, you count 3 down. It's 1 gorilla walker, 2 gorilla walker, and then look down at the middle of the screen, there's 3 AT. The third thing is an AT-AT.
That shit's
and it
crazy.
doesn't even come up to the fucking shoulders of this gorilla walker.
No. So there's no way that shit's getting taken down.
No, and then they also got the guards up in front. It kind of looked like it's to keep against from getting tied up.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Then we see Phasma and Finn get their fight going on. I hope she gets used properly in this movie. They say she does.
Gwendolyn Christie's too big of a name to not use right.
Yeah, man. She and that was too big of a character that was teased all throughout the marketing for the Force Awakens to not use a trash compactor. Really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I see the fight coming, so that looks good. Poe looks great. He looks super nervous. And I like what he said. We are the spark that lights the fire to the end of the First Order. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah. So that what that means is he's about to go on some not necessarily a suicide mission, but he knows that there's some great deal of what they need to do to get rid of them.
Yeah, no, I see him definitely taking over for Leia. As far as like what Leia's principal role with the not the rebellion, the resistance.
Resistance, yep.
Which, okay, so let me get this right. So the Empire fell. Right. The Empire is no longer in control. Mm-hmm. Why are they still the resistance?
Because the First Order rose.
But what happened? So they beat the Empire. They didn't even get a chance to take over power yet. And then do you really want these people in power?
That's a good question.
You can even hold the fort for 30 years.
True. Because they said he said that the First Order rose right after the Empire fell.
So what are you guys doing? It's like this is Occupy Wall Street. What are you protesting against? Injustice. Against what? Injustice. Okay, I get it. You're protesting against injustice, but what do you want to have happen? Justice. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. My father cut me off 3 years ago. I feel like that's what happens.
Oh my God. Political J, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, folks, guess which way I lean.
But no. I don't know what just popped into my head. Yo.
But yeah, so that's where we're at with Star Wars, and that's fantastic.
But nah, man. It like I said, this raises so many questions. And we're not gonna get. We probably won't even get half the answers in this next episode.
No,
we're not gonna get any. Because you realize nobody gives a shit about who's Rey parents is anymore. Nobody's asking that because we know.
I don't think that was ever important.
It was important enough until this trailer came about.
Yeah.
Now the question is, well, what the fuck is Luke scared of? Why is Kylo reaching out? Did he kill his mom? Is he gonna kill his mom?
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions. Snoke looks like he's a human, just fucked up.
Yeah, that was weird to see.
I thought he wasn't gonna be an alien. He looks like somebody that was risen from the dead.
He looks like somebody that got burned. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to. I don't want it to be somebody like I don't want it to be Palpatine. I don't want it to be any because then it's gonna be like, come on, really? You don't have anybody else?
No, I want to get outside of all of that.
Yeah, I'll bring somebody from Legends. They say Darth Bane is a thing.
Yeah, well, so here's what I'm saying. Like since the whole when I was talking about getting rid of the Jedi, there already are no Sith.
Yeah, no.
All right, there's no Sith. There's no Darth anything, and these are not Sith. Kylo Ren and Snoke are not Sith in any sense of it. Yeah, I'm hoping we get rid of that and just don't. It's not a Sith Lord. It's not anybody. Just fuck it. Something completely new. We're getting rid of the Sith. Right. We're also getting rid of the Jedi. That's what I hope. And it's just straight up people fighting for.
You know what? And that's how they may keep it fresh again, like comic book genre, and just go off on a different path because we still don't know nothing about the Knights of Ren.
We don't.
So I definitely want to explore that a little bit more. He's the leader. That's what we know. That's about it.
Does Kylo Ren mean anything? You know what I mean? Like, does that name itself mean? Because the Knights of Ren, I don't think he named a group after himself.
Right.
I feel like if Ren's going to be an adopted last name, that has to have some kind of meaning.
Right.
So that's something that I'm definitely interested in.
I don't know, man.
All these questions will be answered Christmas, folks.
Can't wait. And we will definitely be here live to give you a full-on spoiler review.
Yes, we will.
We are warning you motherfuckers from now.
There will be reviews. I already have my tickets bought.
Oh, yeah, I got to get mine.
Hurry up. They going.
I'm sleeping.
So one movie you don't have to worry about seeing because it's coming out very soon, and other people have already watched it.
Yep.
Early reviews are being released for Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I love what I'm hearing.
Yeah. A lot of people and it's not necessarily the reviews, it's more reactions. The review embargo is not up till the 20th.
I think so,
20th. So it's a lot of reactions, and the reactions are all positive so far. They said it's very entertaining, it's very funny. Because they can't give a proper review, I'm not hearing anything about Hulk.
Yeah.
That it doesn't worry me at all because I know of the embargo type deal. But you know what I think? Why the embargo for the reaction got lifted? So they can jump ahead of Justice League.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. I think that's what it happened. Because, Justice League, we didn't talk about it because,
Oh, yeah, they did release a trailer.
They did.
That no one gives a shit about.
No.
You got Justice League just released a trailer. They're letting people watch Thor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they both come out the same month.
2 weeks apart. So I feel like they jumped ahead, get the good reviews, get everybody talking about it, getting everybody excited so they can jump. As soon as the tickets went on sale, sells out, everybody goes to opening weekend, checks it out, and forgets everything about Justice League. Now, granted.
Who? Justice League? Oh, we talking about Occupy Wall Street again? Justice! We're protesting for justice.
Oh, man. Lost my train of thought. No, so that's my theory on that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not surprised at the reviews. Now, granted, Thor has been my least favorite of the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Still good. Just my least favorite. Wasn't excited for Thor. The first one, wasn't excited for Thor the Dark World. But this one I'm super pumped for. Not only for the Hulk, I really like Tessa Thompson.
And from what I'm hearing from the reactions that I've seen, she's a standout between her and Jeff Goldblum, which makes me feel good because that means Jeff Goldblum's a lot bigger than what I thought he was going to be.
No, he's
So that makes me very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I love that they let Chris Hemsworth be funny.
Yes.
People forget that the guy's really funny.
Yeah.
So this is it seems like he's more natural in this now. I mean, he's already been Thor for a while. He gets the character, but now he's kind of allowed to be himself a little bit in that too. So I love what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah. And you bring a great point. It's not just the actors that get to be themselves, it's the directors as well. Because I hear this is a Taika Waititi movie through and through. And that's good. I like the fact that they're loosening up the strings to give the creatives more creative control of their movie. So between him, James Gunn, even the brothers who's doing
damn it. Oh, I know exactly. Shit. The Russo brothers.
Sorry.
Damn it, the Russo brothers.
The goddamn Russo brothers. They're letting all of their directors have some freedom.
Yeah, and I like that all these directors like James Gunn, the Russo brothers, Whedon, Joss Whedon when he was doing it.
He kind of let something out the bag at the end.
Well, yeah, towards the end, that relationship was obviously strained, but they ended up. Both parties parted ways as best they could. But these directors are coming in and having a say in the franchise. Like they're taking on more of a overall production role.
Right.
You know what I mean? Instead of just directing. The only MCU director that you really don't see much from now is John Favreau, who played Happy and directed the first two Iron Man movies.
But he did what he's supposed to do.
He did, and
he's still there.
Yeah, he is. He's still in the movie. He's still in the movies. I think direct behind the scenes, he still has other roles because he's doing Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Lion King rather.
Yeah.
He did Jungle Book before, so obviously he's not available for a lot of the behind the scenes directing stuff. But he's still busy.
They're also looking at him for a Star Wars movie. We don't know which one yet.
I would love to see Jon Favreau do a Star Wars saga movie.
Yeah, saga. I was thinking more Obi-Wan. If they're gonna do Obi-Wan and it's gonna have him as a one-off, do Obi-Wan.
I want Obi-Wan as a chef driving a food truck from the Dagobah system.
What the fuck?
And I want John Leguizamo as a sidekick.
Nice. No, I wouldn't mind that. No, man.
But yeah, they also. So the other thing that's coming out of this is the Hulk arc.
Yes, that's I guess, like I said, nobody's really talking about it, but I think that's like a major thing. So for those who don't know, this is beginning of a 3-movie arc for the Hulk.
Right.
Hulk is the solo movie rights to Hulk is still owned by Universal. So to bypass that, hey, let's throw him in this, but make it about him.
Yeah.
So this is like Planet Hulk. If anybody has ever seen it, it was on Netflix for a while. He goes to this, is it the Sakaar planet?
I think so.
And he fights in this gladiator shit. He becomes a huge star. So this is the beginning of that. I don't know what's going forward, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything until I see Thor, because that's when I'm going to get a good representation of what's going on.
Yeah, I agree.
And this definitely came about by, it felt like Feige and Mark Ruffalo was in the bathroom taking a piss. Hey, Mark, if you were to do a Hulk movie, what would you do? Oh, let's do this, and then this, and this, and then end it here. All right, cool, let's do that. Shake on it. Wash your hands first. Like, I feel like that's how the conversation
No, he said shake on it, and they both kind of shook in the urinal.
So, and I like, that's another thing I like about Kevin Feige. He's a fan.
Yeah, he is.
He is a major fan. If you come to that man with a good idea, even a bad idea, he's going to spin it and make shit happen.
Yeah, we can make that work. Totally.
So I'm definitely down for a 3-part Hulk adventure spanning between, what is this? Thor Ragnarok, Infinity War Part 1, and whatever they're calling Part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm with it. I'm super with it. I like the creative juices. I like what they're doing. I like everything Marvel has to offer. They haven't failed me yet.
They haven't. I mean, and that's not to say they're perfect. Everybody has their gripes, and they're valid gripes. And, their villains aren't the greatest in the world. But they, no one ever really dies. They have the nerd effect. But they make good movies. I mean, shit, I like what I see. Every time I walk out of the theater, like, wow.
Exactly.
That was amazing.
The last time I was worried was Doctor Strange. After that, they can't do any wrong. Dude.
Yeah. I was worried about Doctor Strange, but then I remembered Ant-Man, because Doctor Strange is a new character.
Right.
But, I mean, I remembered Ant-Man. Like, less people knew who Ant-Man was, and that movie was one of my favorites in the MCU.
Yeah.
And it's still one of the most slept on. And still people say, like, it's one of my favorite movies. Why don't you talk about it? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it's great. Ant-Man was great. Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't think I was going to like that shit.
Yeah.
I was straight with it.
They know how to introduce characters. They know how to tell the story that we like. Even though, like I said, it's not perfect. The MCU definitely has its flaws. Mm-hmm. But they don't, I mean, the pros are a lot better than the cons in this one.
Exactly. And looks like, I guess they had a premiere.
Yeah.
And Mark Ruffalo, I guess, was live streaming on Facebook.
Mark Ruffalo is the Ryan Reynolds of the MCU.
Yeah, he does do some shit.
Because Ryan Reynolds, and I'm doing air quotes, allegedly dropped that Deadpool leak test footage.
Well, that shit worked wonders. And I don't think that I think it was intentional. I think it's all a marketing thing. Again, Justice League is coming out. Yes, it is their competition, and I'm sure that Marvel wants DC to do great. I am sure of that. However, a little wink and a nod and a little look at this. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, I think so.
I really hope Justice League proves us wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really hope it does, but I just don't like what the fuck I'm seeing.
Yeah, I have very little faith in Justice League. I don't know that I'm gonna watch it right away. I'm gonna have to hear people tell me it's amazing on the Thursday night when they, when they show that screen on Thursday. Mm-hmm. If I'm gonna have any intention to watch it on Friday.
I'm so scared for it. I feel like the first thing I'm gonna hear garbage. Yeah. Hope you guys prove us wrong.
Oh, well, hope in one hand, we'll shit in the other. We'll see which one fills up first.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's a dad saying for you.
It fucking is.
Yeah.
Just such a dad right now. But you know what? All these topics, we definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. And guess what? We can literally do that now.
We've got a phone number. 16. We got a cell phone. We got a fresh phone.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. 321-405-2219. Not to be confused with the 2319 on Monsters, Inc.
No.
We tried to get that. Didn't happen. 321-405-2219. Give us a call. Leave a message. Send a text message. We definitely want to hear from you, whether it's feedback on the show, dad jokes, topics you got. Let us know. We want to hear you, and we will play these voicemails on air.
Oh, yeah. We already got a couple of really good dad jokes, too.
We sure do. So, yeah, no, definitely give us a call. We really appreciate it. As a matter of fact, we got a little commercial about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and take a listen.
Yeah, listen to it now. Call us. Think about it. We'll be back.
Peace. What's going on, Pops On Nation? This is your boy Raul of Pops On, and guess what? Your favorite dad's got a new number.
New phone. Who this?
Yeah, man. You guys can reach us at 321. is it ringing already?
This call will be recorded
What
and
the
monitored.
hell?
I have a collect call from
Hey, I got a dad joke for you guys.
What?
What does a snowman eat for breakfast?
an inmate
Oh,
at
Lord.
a San Bernardino County
Bro, who do we know in
detention
San Bernardino jail? Oh, how did he get this number? Anyway, yeah, 321-405-2219. What the fuck is going on now? Hello?
Okay, yeah, listen, I'm ready to come pick up my 2 pies. I
Pies?
want everything on it.
Whoa.
No onions like last time. I
No,
ain't got
wait a
time for
minute.
that
Stop.
shit.
Who do you think you're calling right now, dude?
I'm looking for Sal's Pizza.
This is not Sal's, dude. This is Pop's on.
Pops on?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is incredible.
Yes.
Rob, well, it does sound like you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, get on that Twitter shit. Tell them to release the S already.
Will do, partner. Will do.
All right, listen, take care.
Peace. Let me turn this damn phone off. Listen, 321-405-2219. Call us, leave a voicemail, send us a text message. We definitely want to play these voicemails of your best dad jokes or your topics on the show at some point. 321-405-2219. That's Pop's on. You guys have a great day.
And welcome back to episode 16s of Pop's Ons. 16s. Oh,
16s.
man, that I don't feel good about that at all.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
that slipped. Yeah, welcome back to episode 6.
Y'all fucked up in the game, bruh. 16, 1-6.
Welcome back to episode 16 of Pop's On, folks. At some point, I'll remember that I actually speak English with some level of proficiency.
Goddamn.
Oh, man. Yo, bro, man, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh, man. Couple different things. I know I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle, because who didn't?
Of course. I mean, obviously.
Right. You know,
Eat pizza and kick ass.
cowabunga.
Dude.
Then I got a little bit older, and I wanted to be a damn music producer. I wanted to make beats. I wanted to create. I knew that at a young age. I wanted to create. Then I got older and realized I don't really like people, but I love computers, and I can build you one, program that bitch in a heartbeat. And that's what I want to do now.
All right. That's not bad. I did the same. I changed a lot. First, I wanted to be Winnie from the Wonder Years boyfriend.
Says a lot.
That's what I wanted to be when I grew up. I just want to be her boyfriend.
Just
Then I wanted to be, thanks to the video game Afterburner, I wanted to be a fighter pilot.
nice.
Yeah, because that was the thing. Then I also wanted to produce. I wanted to be a music producer. I wanted to do that for a little while. Then I realized I wanted to be I'd rather be a label A&R. Because I don't have the creativity to create music, but I'd like to tell the people that can what to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, the label says we need you to do this.
So you better fucking.
Yeah. And then comedy just kind of happened because I really didn't have much else.
You definitely want to get into that. How
Yeah.
that came about one time.
Oh yeah. That'll come through in a future episode. That'll be a story time for another day.
Oh yeah.
But so you it changed a little bit. Right. How do you explain to your kids that what they want to be today might not be what they want to be when they grow up tomorrow? Like when they come at you and say, I want to do this, how do you treat that?
You don't tell them that they can't do it. That's my thing. It sounds cliche, but you gotta let your kids know they literally can be anything. Mm-hmm. That starts from a young age.
Yeah.
So, my oldest daughter, she wanted to be an artist, actually. She began with that. She would draw. She can draw. She can do little paintings here and there. It was amazing. So I was like, all right, cool. Be that. Still follow what you need to do in school, but I'm not gonna tell you, no, that's not a real profession. That's bullshit, because I've seen $200 million paintings go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So do that so you can buy me this boat. Okay? Mm-hmm. Then she, like me, doesn't like people. So computer engineering is what she was trying to do. And she's like, I told her, okay, cool, get more into the programming. Do that. I give her more, information on it. This is cool. I think you'd be better at this because this is what I see you doing. However, still push whatever they want to do and go forward. Now, she wants to do forensic science, so work with the police and FBI and all that stuff, which is dope. And she's taking the classes and the necessary steps to do that. So my thing is, that's in a perfect world, she didn't want to be a fucking stripper or a video vixen or anything like that. No, she legit shit. Cool. My youngest daughter wants from the time because she's my stepdaughter, of course, but I don't say step. So from the time I met her, fashion was her thing.
Okay.
Fashion. She likes to draw her little dresses. She likes to create. She's a creator. She wears the most outlandish shit to school sometimes. Within reason, of course. I let her do it. You know what I mean? That looks okay. Whatever. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm not going to stop your creativity.
I want to see her make a Barbie outfit or a Barbie dress out of the G.I. Joe's uniform.
She will. And it's little stuff like that because I see her working towards it. Okay, cool. Go ahead. She's not just talking. You know what I mean? So that's what she's been wanting to do her whole life. Mason, my son, 5 years old, he came to me. He was like, Daddy, I want to make a new Volcano Bay. For those who don't know what that is, that's the Universal Water Park out in Florida.
Yeah.
I was like, you want to make one? Like, what do you mean? You want to do some clay shit? He's like, no, I want to draw it. I want to make it better, but I don't want to build it. I want the constructors to build it. And that's what he said, the constructors. I was like, okay. Well, that's an architect, son. Well, Daddy, I want to be an architect. And that's him at 5. And I'm like, and that's dope to me that's what he said, that I have nothing to do with that. I am not that smart or creative.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that. That's what you want to do. Cool. We're going to work towards that. It starts with the little things. You got to listen in school, which he doesn't, and shit like that. So I push it. That's what I do. I mean, you can't tell him, no, that's stupid. Don't do that. Because then it what's the word I'm looking for? It defeats them in what goals they're trying to set. I got to make sure I do something that my dad would like. And no, do something for you. It's you that got to do it. I'll be dead. Do what you want to do. Yeah,
no, that's true. I've always liked my son because he's simple, minded, and in his desires, he just wants to be a football player. Now, the reason I asked, what you do is because my son wants to be a football player, and I've seen kids come out and do great things, with a lot of just talent that they hone and they nurture, and they turn it into a profession. I love my son. I love him more than anything, and I want to make him think that he can do whatever he wants to do. My son ain't gonna play football. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. He doesn't have what's that word? Coordination. He's good, and he puts the work in, and hopefully he'll be able to develop, and they'll coach him, and he'll improve. But at the moment, I'm trying to tell him, yeah, that's good. I like that you want to play football. What else do you like?
Okay,
you know what I mean? Because he needs a plan B.
Absolutely, and
like the boy needs a plan B.
You
at this point.
definitely want to, in that scenario, yeah, of course, you definitely want to have a plan B. So you want to facilitate the football thing.
Yeah, and he plays football, right? As long as he keeps his grades up.
And it's again corny. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work, right? So if he's doing it now, he's 12. He got some time.
I guess what kills me is the fact that he used to be part of the STEM team.
What now?
The STEM, the science and mathematics. Okay. Like, they build like rockets, they build like solar ovens and stuff like that. Dope. And he was really enjoying it. But now he quit.
Because of football.
Well, football was always a factor last year too. Where it was, he would go to the practices on the days that he didn't have football practice. And after the football season was over was when he would go to the STEM meets. And that's when he would meet up with other schools. He don't want to do it anymore. And now I'm like, damn, because he was good at it. Like, he was actually really good at the STEM stuff. He's really good in math, and he really likes science.
That's good.
It is, except now he doesn't want anything to do with it because he don't think it's cool.
I hate that, man.
Yeah, he's at that age. He's at the age where he has to do what's cool instead of doing what he wants. So I'm trying to, even though I know he wants to play football, and that's cool, and I love the fact that he wants to do it and that he's working towards it. That's great. But I also need you to, what if?
Right. No,
and he's at the age where I think that that's important. Like, all right, well, what if that doesn't work? Then what?
Yeah, because you definitely want to be straight with him. Like, it's not, yes, facilitate the football thing, but if, like, you see that he's really good in math, really good in science, push that shit too.
Yeah.
You have to, and it's hard because I was that kid that, oh man, this isn't cool. Nobody wants to do this. I didn't learn how to do for me until I got older, and I don't know how long it's going to take for him. My daughter does for her. Like, she doesn't give a shit what nobody thinks. The youngest one.
Right.
She doesn't give a shit what nobody thinks. And I want to keep that in her head.
How old is she?
She is 11.
Okay, so she's about 2 years away from an identity.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I tell all of them, be the person that everyone follows. Don't follow nobody. Let everybody see what you're doing and want to follow you. The moment you start following other people and doing what's cool is when you're lost.
Yeah.
So I try to stress that, but it's hard to do with teenagers and preteens because shit that's cool is what everybody's doing, and you're over here with no friends. It's gonna look away.
Yeah.
And it sucks to try to explain to them. Listen, dude, that it's not about looking cool. It's about doing what makes you happy. These people have to hold up an image. That's not gonna work for you.
Yeah.
Do you make people follow you? And it's hard, but like you said, science and math. We gotta find a way to push that.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
That's engineering shit.
Because at least he has that. The girl, she wants to be a YouTube celebrity. That's a goal. Better than dancing on a pole.
Yeah.
Which, close enough, her second thing is a ballerina. So I guess that's also dancing. I mean, the pole's not vertical, but still. You know, it's a bunch of girls in mini skirts dancing around a horizontal pole. Nope. It's all it is the pole is turned the other way. That's the only thing that separates a ballerina from a stripper, and I'm not okay with it.
Never thought of that.
Because your mind is not as depraved as mine is.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's not a good place. It's not. I'm not well upstairs.
My mind is blown.
Yeah.
I will never look at this shit another way.
When women ask me and say, "Oh my God, I just want to take a walk in your head," nope.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. I'm 2 crack deals away from Detroit up there. You don't want anything to do with this.
Holy shit. Nah, man. I mean, that's a real thing though. That YouTube celebrity shit.
It is, and it's weird because her aunt has a YouTube channel where she does makeup with her friend, and they get followers, they got views. So
and they get paid.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing. It's possible.
It's a profession now.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. You gotta explain to her. Listen, you gotta be really good.
You better be out.
There's a million podcasts. There's a million YouTubers.
You know, I mean, we kind of focus on movies. You know what I originally wanted to call this podcast?
What?
Not another fucking movie podcast.
True.
Only you can't use profanity on iTunes.
Fucking iTunes.
So,
subscribe, folks.
So
Rate us.
Pop Song came out of not another fucking movie podcast.
Nah, it's tough. But again, you know what? The beautiful thing is there's a goal. They have a goal.
That's true. Because at least it's a lot better than what do you want to be when you grow up? Alive? Mm-hmm. Oh shit, great. Now we're in Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah. Which, and you know, for a lot of people, that is
also true. Like, what do you want to be? Hey, I want to be alive at 21.
I want to see 21, but we are fortunate to not have our kids in those type of areas, so we have to facilitate other things. Football, it's not so far fetched, but yes, you definitely want to have a plan B.
Yeah,
YouTube star. All right, we could do that. Let's set up the phone, and you do it. You got to practice. You know, it's you got to show them that you're interested, and then go forward with it. It gives them more confidence to actually try to achieve it, whether you want them to do that or not.
Yeah.
This whole architect stuff, I'll tell my son to draw, whatever, draw anything, create, do what you need to do. You can't do much. You're 5, but I'm never going to say that to him. But
yeah,
go ahead, do it. Let me see what it looks like, and we just build on that. That's all we're able to do at this point. You don't never want to say no. That's stupid. My father might hate me for this story. So in junior high, I joined the chess team. I wanted to join the chess team. So I came to my dad and I was like, look, this is what I want to do. I have a person teaching me how to do it. We're going to do, little games here, regionals, whatever. I was a little portly kid in junior high. He was like, you want to play chess? You're going to sit there, get bored, and think about food. Bro, I stopped that day. I've never played chess again. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time I see that chess pieces over there, that shit comes to mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I never did it again. You don't ever want to say that to your kids.
No, and it sucks. It sucks because I do have a friend of mine where her daughter wanted to play the violin and learn how to play it well, and the dad said, "Oh, that shit's for nerds." She has never picked that violin up again.
Right. As a matter of fact, my youngest daughter is playing the violin now.
Yeah.
And it sounds great, honey. Keep going. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he's nodding his head up and down. By the way, folks, he's very sincere with that.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? She plays band. She's well rounded. Do all of that, so you figure out what you want to do. You're young. I don't. There's a lot of people that are 30 years old that don't know what they want to be. If your kids are fortunate to know what they want to do and they want to work towards it at a young age, by all means, facilitate it within reason, of course.
Yeah. No, I always feel weird too because like when my son wanted to play football and he wants to, I'm kind of like, let's look at a plan B. I'm trying to be a stand-up comic. Trying to be. I'm trying to be on TV, folks.
I mean,
but I make money on it. You know, like I'm actually doing it. It's taking a lot of work, and it's weird because now I'm thinking about it. I'm over here criticizing and saying, "Oh yeah, you need a plan B." But you know what? It took me 8 years to get halfway decent, I think, and for people to be willing to pay me to be on their stage. It took me 8 years to get here. My son's 12. If it takes him 8 years, well, fine. That he's still a young guy and he's still got enough time to figure it out.
Exactly.
So. Yeah, and I agree with you. I think all we can do as parents is just foster it. All right, you want to do that? All right, let's check it out.
Exactly.
And then if they change their mind at some point, then like, all right, well, let's wrap up whatever commitments you have to this because you're not just going to walk away.
Right.
And we'll find something else once this is done.
Exactly.
You know,
it's a lot. You gotta do it at some point. Like even my little brother. I mean, he's in the 11th grade now. Him and my little sister. And I'm starting to ask them, okay, well, what are we doing about college? What do you want to do? Are you doing dual enrollment? Are you thinking about going to UCF? Do you want to go out of state? These are things you have to start thinking of. I'm not asking you to be a nag, but this is what you need to think about. It's not about like, starting a new trend in school and getting a new car.
Yeah.
You need to work. You need to do, my mom always told me, you need to do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. And my brother talks a lot. You've met him, Marcel. Doesn't shut up. Lawyer. Perfect for him. Lawyer. Just do that, please. I tell him, it's not. You're gonna get out of high school. You know what I mean? You need to think past that.
Yeah.
You need to think what I want to do.
What's
how
next?
I wanna do. He gets good grades. The two of them, they get great. They do very well in school, and I'm super proud of them. But what are you gonna do with that? You know what I mean? I know some smart fucking people that are not doing shit with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My little cousins, I believe they live in Ohio now, 12-ish. They got their own little YouTube thing going on. They got their own little, they're creating little apps and whatnot. You can do that. There's nothing you can't do at this time.
Yeah.
Everything is self-promotion. You can Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Hell, you can date the same way you play Angry Birds.
Exactly. No, for real. You can literally do everything.
Yeah,
everything
that is true.
from the pocket. So the possibilities are endless. You just have to figure out what you want to do and work towards it. That's all. And like I said, we got people our age that don't even know what they want to do in life, and that's fine. But have a goal. Have something.
Yeah.
Have something. Set something. You know what I mean? And you're with your son with the football thing. You're gonna teach him more than just, I want to be a football player. He's working towards that goal. He has to keep good grades.
Yeah.
He has to do a lot to maintain him being in football. So that plan B is brewing behind everything.
I'm hoping so.
It's brewing. It's got to be because he has to keep certain things to do that.
Mm-hmm.
With the girl, you will be she there are classes for that. There are literally classes for that. There are. You know what I mean? So
that makes me sad.
But you'd be surprised the money these people make. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're trying to make some too. So go ahead and give us a like, folks.
Absolutely. No, and that's like I said, there's nothing more you can do at this point and say, oh, that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, let's go do it.
Yeah, that's the best thing we can do as parents and to anyone, even as uncles and with
brothers
your nieces and nephews. Just foster whatever they can. Be that adult in their life where that fosters their imagination and tells them, yeah, let's give it a shot.
It can't hurt.
Yeah, definitely can't make things worse.
Exactly.
Unless a kid wants to be a chemist and blows up the house, then maybe considerably. But mitigate that. That's what you're there for. That's why you're the adult.
Exactly.
Well, that's all we got for tonight, folks.
Yeah, man.
Raul, where can people find us, man?
Find us Instagram at No Dad Jokes. Please join the Pops on Facebook group. Even if you're already a member, add some of your friends to the Pops. You can join. You can add like 45 a day.
Yeah.
Go ahead and add them up. You know, and people that want to engage into this. Yeah, we're a father's podcast, but women, uncles, listen, we don't shy away from anyone.
Yeah.
Everybody join.
We want perspective.
Yeah, and email us at nodadjokes@gmail.com. No Dad Jokes on Twitter with a Z.
Jesus.
It's still going. And with our new number, if you won't want to do all of that, if you're super old school, go ahead and text us, call us 321-405-2219. Leave a message. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not going to pick up.
Yeah, we're not picking up.
Not picking
Don't
up.
call that expecting us to pick up.
But leave a message. We listen to everything and we want to play it. Just know that we are going to play. This is the disclaimer that we are going to play your message.
Yeah, don't call us and then say, "Oh, but don't play this." Well, then don't call us.
Exactly.
Then text us if that's the case. You can also text that number and we'll read it. That'll
Exactly.
work as well.
We accept picture messages. Please just keep it classy, people.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need random shit coming up on this.
We really don't. We're not that type of podcast.
We're not.
But we do appreciate all the love we're receiving, especially on Twitter. A lot of retweets, a lot of information being passed through. We're still learning, so we're still taking everything from everybody. So we do appreciate that. But yeah, we're available. We read everything, we hear everything, we see everything. Join the group, call us, text us. We are here.
Yes, we are. And with that, I guess that's where we're gonna leave it off for the night, folks. Thank you for helping us get to episode 16. We appreciate that. Reach out to us. As always, I'm Jay Alvarez. Across from me,
Raul.
and we've got Marcel of Ghost Academy again producing. We will see you guys next time. Don't forget, until then, spoil kids, not movies.
And please, no dad jokes.
Thank you for listening to Pops On. Email us any questions and your best dad jokes at nodadjokes@gmail.com. For more content, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/nodadjokes. Follow us on Instagram at nodadjokes and Twitter at nodadjokes with a Z.
Yeah, we tried to get no dad jokes within us, but apparently some thing that got out of hand wanted to take it and then not post anything for 2 years on Twitter because, hey, look at me, I'll get this now and maybe at some point I'll actually figure out how to use Twitter because it's not like I don't have anything else to do with my goddamn life. I'm just gonna these guys instead.
Whoa.
But
Hey, family show, man. Whoa, family.
I bet you his mother's a fucking hoe.